game and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next pitch is outside. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And here it comes. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Junis throws over, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one ripped. Pitcher snags it on the run. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
And he deals. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base. But it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Runner on the go again. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One gone, runner at first. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Bounce to the right. Terang tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. The difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump ball. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ashcraft really keeping a close eye on him now. And that's the second disengagement down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Willie Adames.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive.
It's in and out of his glove. Takes it himself, and he can't get there in time. 2 on, 1 out. Willie Adames stands in. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Top of the second, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Frelick has a beat on it. And there's one down. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short, De La Cruz. Zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Next for the Brewers, Sal Fraley. When the season is over, he'll set a new career high for runs scored. Next pitch is outside.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
Throws to first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Top half of the third inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. This ball's chopped on the ground. Terang gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Moved first, and he's back in safely. Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. At the belt and fires. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one left for Cincinnati. But they set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. On the ground, out to short. De La Cruz zips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The
lineup flips over. This is Bryce Terang. Swings through that one out in front that time. On the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner. And he's back safely. Terang over at first with one away. Runner on the go. And there's ball 4. And now it's William Contreras. 1-1 now. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Into the dive, and he got it.
A bit of a do-or-die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Spencer Steer. And the righty deals. Down the middle for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And one gone to the fourth as they get the lead off.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Reds down in order. Back here in Milwaukee. And now Willie Adames. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging.
The cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he pulled him with just enough of that late action.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Benson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. In the air, out towards left center. Fraley calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Slider misses outside. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps up and throwing. Alexander also getting ready. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. 2 out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2. And another ball. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Move to And he's back in on a dive. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Mitchell makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Just missed. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The pitch. Slow ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Andrew Monasterio now at the plate. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Christian Yelich. And 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you...
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start this. The new pitcher, Joel Paynes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now it's Elias Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him. One down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. McClain having more success against left-handed pitching this season. It's there, and that's a great play. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. The 2-1. Two down, nobody on. We're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field, Chorio has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters would chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the dirt, 2-2. And it drops in. Off to a good start for the leadoff guy.
Didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive with a box score tomorrow.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike.
McClain. Here's one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are pretty tough for when these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Now, Willie Adames. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Steer. Whips it across, and they get Adames for the out. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game will win. So now a pinch hitter, Stuart Fairchild.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. TJ Frieda, the next to hit.
Good seeker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
This to third. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill up and loosening in the pen. Hudson also throwing. And a pitch. On the ground, Adames tosses to first. The Reds go 1, 2, 3. So remaining in the game defensively, Stuart Fairchild, really the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And now, Jackson Chourio. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Rip, but it curls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering way off the plate. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. That one missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now Ellie De La Cruz. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Joey Weimer, and he'll be out there in center after the injury.
Number 28.
1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And another ball
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
in the air to left down the line. Fralick after it. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Hung up in a rundown now. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Elias Diaz digs in now. On the ground to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
got the job done to put him up by 2. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor McGill.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 2 down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Matt McClain. 2 outs. 1-0-1 on the golf swing and a miss.
Double base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Emilio Pagan.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Right-handed reliever. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into.
This one's fair, down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull it out. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The tying run at the plate. Laser, base hit, and he boots it. Here comes the throw, and he's in there as a run scores on the play. Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. New pitcher for the Reds, Tanner Scott.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first up, but if he needs to use it.
Encarnacion Strand takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Peguero.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Well, 1-run game leading off Spencer Steer. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Obi Milner getting loose out there. And another ball. Chopped left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and fires. Just outside. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
lifted in the air right center field. Short. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Stuart Fairchild now at the plate.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left-hander, Stuart Fairchild.
Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had around the house, Montreal Expos growing up, Milwaukee Brewers, that Philadelphia Philly where the red was a deeper red, more of that burgundy, but those were just iconic logos, and so because of that early impression, they stay in my top 5.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 16th homer of the year. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Next offering is in for a strike. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and a ball popped up. Turan makes the play, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Bottom 9, the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Just missed.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson makes the play, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Joey Wiemer. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Rayleigh going back for it. And out of here. He goes deep at his first at bat off the bench. his second home run of the series. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So up next, Sal Fraley. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. The last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
He rocked in, and that will keep things going. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter at 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ouch, that one drove him to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Bryce Terang will hit next. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base.